Hello, everybody, and welcome to Connor Sports Up. So today I'm recapping the St. Louis Blues, in which they hosted the Chicago Blackhawks. So first and foremost, Jaden Schwartz had a hat trick. It wasn't a natural hat trick. His third goal was an empty netter. So for people who don't know, a natural hat trick is when you score 3 goals against a goalie. And I'm fairly sure they all have to be regulation, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So unnatural or a uh, a hat trick that's not called a natural hat trick is could one goal or multiple goals technically can be resulted off of a empty netter. So yeah, Jaden Schwartz had a hat trick that game, and he opened up the scoring. He had the first 2 goals were from Jaden Schwartz. So the first goal came in the first period, in which he got a rebound from Vladimir Tarasenko, who honestly is my favorite non-Bruin player. So Vladimir Tarasenko threw the puck to the net, and then it bounced off of Corey Crawford, and then Jaden Schwartz got the rebound, and then the second goal. Honestly, Corey Crawford kind of messed up a good bit. He kind of went out the net a little bit, which you can do to a certain extent for a goalie. It looked like he was gonna poke check Jaden Schwartz. He decided not to, and then Jaden Schwartz just went straight through him. And then the third goal for the St. Louis Blues came off of Vladimir Tarasenko, off of a turnover. I don't remember who turned it over, but point is, they turned it right over in front of Corey Crawford right in the crease, and Vladimir Tarasenko got the goal. And then on a 2v1, Cal, Brosiak, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, scored against again Corey Crawford. I actually liked the move that he did. I mean, it wasn't too. It was a. I guess he tricked the defender, honestly. So it looked like he was gonna pass to Vladimir Tarasenko, in which, and for people who don't know, Vladimir Tarasenko is definitely one of the best goal scorers in the game right now. Definitely in the top 5, at the very least. You can maybe say Ovi's better. Ovechkin, for people who don't know, he plays right winger left winger for the Washington Capitals. I'm just explaining some stuff because majority, at least I would think the majority of my subscribers don't really follow hockey because most of them are from Louisiana, in which we don't know too much about hockey, obviously. So back to Cal Brosiak. So it looked like he was gonna pass to Vladimir Tarasenko, but so he was looking at Vladimir Tarasenko, tricked the goalie, and I guess a defender, and then he shot. I think glove side. So it was a pretty nice goal. And then the first goal for the Blackhawks, which came on a power play. I think I didn't actually see the penalty. I think I was watching the Pelicans game and the Blues game at the same time. I'll tell you what, the Pelicans game was not fun to watch at all. It was their first game, and if you guys want to see what I'm going to talk about, I'm going to make a video about the Pelicans right after this. But it was not a fun game to watch at all. But, so it looked like to be a major because there was about a little underneath 4 minutes left in the power play. So, for people who don't know, a major is a 5-minute penalty compared to a minor, which is 2 minutes. So it was a power play, and then Duncan Keith got the goal, and I believe again it was a dump in, a rebound. I can't exactly remember that goal, honestly. And then the second goal came from, where is he? Ryan Hartman, number 38. So he kind of crashed into the goalie, Jake Allen. But I want to goalie interference because he was pushed in, which I agree with the call. So he got the goal. I think with like, I don't know how much time left, but it was under 4 minutes. I know that. And the one thing that annoyed me about this game, on the St. Louis Blues perspective, is that when they had the empty netter with Jaden and Schwartz. So, Corey Crawford got pulled underneath a little under 3 minutes left to go in the game. And I guess I'm going to explain this too. So when a coach would pull a goalie to get extra minutes, so a 6v5, but obviously there won't be a goalie in net, so it's more likely if you lose possession, you're going to get scored on. But it's almost like a power play because, again, you have a man up on the attack. But unlike a power play, if you lose possession, again, you're most likely going to get scored on because obviously there is no goalie in it. So there was about 3 minutes left in the power play. And honestly, I don't know what the Blues were doing. I mean, okay, yeah, I know what they're doing. They were trying to get Jaden Schwartz the hat trick. In which, yeah, he got the hat trick. But they kept on passing up potential goals at least 5 times. And then after a while, they kept on doing slap shots on them for whatever reason. I mean, I didn't understand that. They should have done a wrist shot. So basically, a slap shot's a power shot. A wrist shot is, I guess, a normal shot. To just explain it really. So they should just went for a wrist rip after a while because, like, within a minute after being pulled, like they had a solid 45 seconds on the attack in the Blackhawks zone, and they were again trying to pass it to Jaden Schwartz for a long time, and then Vladimir Tarasenko kept on doing slap shots, and then Colin Parinko did a slap shot too, and both players missed, and then eventually Jaden Schwartz got the puck back, and it was about a half rink shot, and he got the hat trick. But the reason why I didn't like that is because Chicago is Chicago. They're basically a modern dynasty. I mean, technically, the dynasty is I believe it's 3 Stanley Cups in 5 years or 4 years or something like that. In the Stanley Cup area, that's probably not going to happen, honestly. I mean, I say that Pittsburgh can honestly win another Stanley Cup in the next 2 years because they want to. They're back-to-back champs. For people who don't know. But Chicago is still a very good contender. They won it in 2015, 2013, and I want to say 2010. Yeah, I think 2010 sounds right. So obviously they're a very good team. They still have Patrick Kane, who's arguably the best American player in the NHL, franchise player, and then they have Jonathan Taves, who's a very good center, two-way center at that, and they Duncan Keith. They just have a bunch of Hall of Famers, and they've proven time and again that they are contenders. Yeah, in the past 2 years they have been bounced in the first round. 2 years ago by the St. Louis Blues, last year by Nashville, who did eventually go to the Stanley Cup, but that's besides the point. The point is that when you have Chicago, when you're up on Chicago and you can put them away, just put them away. They're like Pittsburgh or, I guess Pittsburgh, because there's the only 2 teams that, as of right now, have proven that they can win the Stanley Cup, but they've done it before. I would say Los Angeles, but Los Angeles is on a decline, honestly. But you should not let Chicago out of the game. When you have a chance to score on them, especially on an empty netter, you take the shot, you take the goal. But with that said, thank God the Blues won. I really don't like Chicago. I really like the Blues. And if you make it this far in my videos, thank you. But the Blues are my third favorite NHL team. In order is Bruins, Minnesota Wild, which is recently new because I found out that they were the Ice Skaters, which were from my home city, which aren't a team anymore. They were ECHL team, an affiliate of the Minnesota Wild. So that's why I like the Wild. So it's Bruins, Wild, Blues. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to share the video. Thank you.